Posture 101, quick and dirty version. We plant our feet on the floor. This is the most important part. We don't want to be rolling our ankles in or out. We don't want to be rocking our weight back on our heels or keeping things too far forward. You want it nice, spread out, even weight. Open those toes up and really feel the floor or the ground, and make sure that your weight is spread super evenly. If we don't start with the right base, none of the rest of the posture stuff matters after that, because if we're wonky from the start down on bottom, we can't stack anything up appropriately. So this is a really important one to pay attention to. And I would notice if you have a hard time with the feet, that's the first area that I would start with strengthening and stability exercises, because they really are the foundation for being able to stack our posture correctly. So that's where I would start. And that's what the point is. People don't know where to start. This is where you start, is a posture assessment and trying to figure out, okay, where's my posture at and how can I improve it and make it better? Next thing after you have those feet planted and that weight evenly spread is to address the knees. We don't want to be living back in our hyperextended land, either forward or here. These are the two places people like to live when they're hypermobile. So we want to find that nice neutral knee. It will feel bent to a hyperextended knee person, and it'll feel bent. There's no way around it. It just feels bent, and you have to get used to, okay, I know this feels bent, but this is actually my neutral knee. And then you just retrain your brain of neutral knee. The more that you are paying attention to it and practicing this neutral knee, the easier it is to clock yourself when you're going, oh yeah, oops. And then you go back to this neutral knee position. So it'll feel like a soft bend, and that's okay. That's actually correct. Okay. Next thing is our pelvis. We don't want to be sticking our duck butt out, and we don't want to be shoving our pelvis forward either. So we want that neutral knee. We want our pelvis to sit right on top of that neutral knee. And then if we're tilted forward at all, we're going to take our tilted pelvis and we're going to go whoop, and just tuck in that little duck butt in the back. Okay. Next thing, we want to gently close these ribs. It's not a I'm like lacing my corset so hard kind of a moment where we are like putting tons of pressure in our belly or in our pelvis. It's gentle close. It's just like you wouldn't want to tie your shoes too tight, because that would cause pressure points in other places. We're not trying to create an intense pressure space. We're just trying to gently close these ribs so that we can then engage our belly and keep thinking about our belly button. There's a string this way and going all the way through. You'd be tugging that string back here to pull that belly towards your spine, okay? Next thing is our shoulders. We don't want to live in tuck neck land, okay? So we take our shoulders and we go, and it's soft and gentle. And I like to do a little roll back. Think about opening your chest and lifting your chin. The last thing is adding length, especially back here. Very easy to go into this stand or all kinds of wonky neck positions. So imagine now that you have a string running through the vertical, and you're going to take that string and go, ooh, and lift. And you'd be surprised. You'll get a couple inches out of it. And you're wanting to think about lengthening more from the back. Then it's not about lifting your chin. You want that chin to be nice and parallel to the floor. You're going to lift here. Whew. And then it's a nice long spine all the way down. So here we are in our neutral position. Seems like it should be easy, but for a hypermobile person, it's actually not, especially if you haven't been trained to think about posture. So that's the place that I would start. Posture assessment, just figure out, okay, where am I in my posture? Where are my weak spots? And then that gives you more information about what kind of movements you should be starting with whenever you are ready to start moving and start strengthening in a functional way.